Hello? Hello? Hello, no. Says the CC. But it's the hello. So, first things to talk about. We will not need to recreate a new character. I've just said, you know what? I don't need.
Oh,
He's
pardon
having a
me.
nap.
Was that your stomach or mine?
I do not need to create a new character. I've bitten the bullet. I have destroyed achievements for this. Can I use the stove? Oh, I can use the stove. Wow, I'm like just super distracted. ADHD moment, brother. I have ruined achievements for this character, and redone their skills. So, and I leveled up. I have removed boxing, fitness, pain tolerance, martial arts. I have removed shotguns. I have removed spacesuit design. I didn't end up removing medicine, but that all gave me 10 points. So 4 into lasers, 1 into scanning, 1 into zoology, 1 into boost pack, 1 into piloting, 1 into security. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm missing one. Oh, and weightlifting. So weightlifting is now maxed out. I have resistance to stagger, and I can carry 100 kilos. We have lasers. Rank 4 laser weapons do 5% chance. They have a 5% chance to set target on fire, and they do 30% more damage. Heavy weapon certification is huge damage increases, and we're going to take rank 2. Thank you very much. For another 30%, and then gain 25% physical resistance while aiming down sights with heavy weapon. So a total of plus 60% more damage on anything that is heavy and lasers. And those who have been paying attention might know where this is going. We are using the cutter, and now it's doing 7 damage. It was doing 6 at the start of the stream, but that one rank in heavy has put it up to 7. Now, I need to do a test. Thanks to Serious Creeper, I now know if you hold right click, you charge up the laser. But what I'm wondering is if I press tab now, can I see the boosted damage? No. I don't know how much it boosts damage by, but it boosts it by a lot. I'm guessing like 200%. And then it sets things on fire. And I had a little play, which is why I am 1 level higher. I've also reshaped the ship. Hey Samro, how you doing? Also reshaped the ship so it's a little more, a little less penile and more teardrop.
It's good to be out and about. Lives get stuffy sometimes.
So, I feel good about carrying on with this character. This is the ship design. I cannot zoom out further for you, unfortunately. I suppose I can get a better view of it in here. Yeah. So it's mostly just moving things around. Rose the Goat, owned, greatest of all time. MLG Rose. Gloomhaven. You went to a nightclub? Hell yeah. Oh, don't even remember what that stands for. Something or other test. No. No. I've heard of Gloomhaven only by name. I have no idea about it in any other way.
Few points of interest remain intact on this moon's surface.
It's true, but I'm trying to find Ascot Helium-3, because I am told Helium-3 exists on this moon from my scanner. And it's the first time that I have been lied to by the scanner. I'll show you guys what I mean. What the heck? Oh, because I've got my scanner out. It's a box TTRPG, basically a heavily scripted D&D campaign in a box. I do love those. I do love one-shot box games, tabletop box games. You got to imagine, like, the sheer amount of... I landed in... I can't remember the name of the crater, but you know, the crater. Nope. I can't imagine the printing costs and stuff are worth the actual sales, but I do appreciate very much. Right, I was going to show you what was up with Lunar. So if you scan Lunar, it's just iron. Iron forever. No Helium-3. And I've marched around on the surface, can't find any Helium-3. What I do know of is that there is a... If we go back to Constellation... No, we don't need to scan this place. Go back to the lodge. It's not a one-shot, it's been with this group for like 10 or so sessions, starting a bit into it, and we aren't even like 1 through... Okay. I know they're called one-shots, but there's so many one-shots that can go multiple sessions. I think it's just a mess of a term these days. I appreciate where the term came from and what it literally means, but like, short campaign. We're looking for... Because I never snooped in people's rooms. I felt that was a bit ridiculous. You know, from a role-playing perspective. There should be... a note or a slate in one of them. That is like, here is the location of the moon base. The Livingston's Journal. Yeah, there it is. Visit the Apollo landmark on Luna. One shot is a small adventure, one big goal to complete, no escalation. It's a massive escalation and side quests both that can be character specific and also a branching main quest. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, that's what I would say a one shot is, for sure. But I think what I mean is when I say one shot, it's the more general. Oh, I wasn't that far off. The more general understanding of one shot these days. You know what? This is a rare opportunity have that real obvious. I like how it's stiff as a board. I mean, there is no wind on the moon, but... Hydrate. Yeah, one set of characters doesn't connect to any other sources is over in a few sessions, where a few is like 1 session to 15. Right? The whole sound thing. Oh, that's gonna be a mod. Someone's gonna mod the sound thing. Atmosphere-less planets are gonna be all muted. Auto mode. Get like. Strength? What is strength? It's not even doing anything. Off. Don't need to mess with any of that. Filters. Ugh. Apollo era. Oh, good God. Yeah, none. Texture category, standard. Oh, they're gonna be over the picture. I see, I see. No frame. Yeah, let's just take a simple photo. Look at that. Rule of third. Get rule of thirded. Mother trucker. Right. And there's the snow globe. Now, is there any helium-3 around here? Mostly why I did this. I'm wondering how things get bleached in space, right? It breaks down the pigment, sure, but the pigment is made of something. So where does the stuff that the pigment is made of go? Like when you bleach something on Earth, either through sunlight or through chemical means, it's still getting removed from the object. As dust, you know, in a bleaching. Ooh, helium-3 vent. Hello. That's exactly what I needed. But the constituent parts of the molecules are still there on the flag, I suppose. Yeah, right. What is this place? I've seen this structure a lot, and I've not gone into it yet. We have a floating computer. This is a weird bug I've seen. I don't even have to look at that computer to know that it's attached to a thing that deploys robots. And in fact, it's not even showing anything. Remote last user station. Plus Jake. Hello.
Nobody can. Glad you're in the fleet. If you weren't, I would have killed you already.
Eh.
As long as the credits keep rolling in, life's good.
Well, if they're still just gonna let me loot the place. In a similar vein, if SSDs have a physical wear limit, can a worn-out SSD be visibly distinguished from an otherwise identical SSD? Oh. Well, they would have to be, right? But whether or not it would be noticeable
really think Sistef
by the human eye? If I wasn't in the fleet, you wouldn't have seen me coming. You would already have been dead. They would definitely see me coming. I'm pretty large and loud. But, already dead. Yes. I'm still gonna steal their stuff, though. His back was turned. Oh, I see. Antibiotic cocktail, yay! We love living in a universe where an antibiotic cocktail is not a liability. Well, I don't know that actually. Just because it comes in a package doesn't mean it's not a liability. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. Aware of an SSD about electrons getting trapped in the semiconductors that make up the memory cell, so you measure less conductivity, but nothing your eyes can see, yeah. But it is interesting to think about because it is the whole idea that coffee mate. It is the whole idea that like you know, electrons getting shuffled around is a physical property. It is a physical property of the object. Permanently increased carry capacity by 5 kg. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. It's just that we don't think of things that small as being, you know, part of its physical property. The dope fish is real. I seriously read that as dope fish. What did we pick up? Bowl of fish. Okay, desktop bowl of fish, not dope fish. Yeah, mini polygons on those grapes. I wonder if that is actually a an in-office joke. Because it's one thing to have, you know, grapes in your game. Yeah, that's what I mean, Samuel. It better be a joke about that. Better not just be happenstance. Oh, I wish my textures were good enough. Because I can't ever read any of these notes. Alas. It is what it is. That thing is huge.
No, I'm not falling for this again.
is the best part about being friends with the pirates. I can just loot the place without having to fight the pirates. Because it doesn't count as stealing. Woo!
Always looking for the next mark.
So to get a 3060 here in New Zealand
You in the fleet. If you weren't, I would have killed you already.
is about $500 something NZD. To get a 4060 in New Zealand is only like $100 more than that. I say only, but I can't even afford the 3060. But it's like, if you're gonna try to afford the 3060, it seems like you should probably just try to afford the 4060, right? Leaves me with that. Yes. Yes. Which one have I? Difference between a 3060 and a 4060 there in Oz is $16. I don't know how they can justify that. Like, surely they want to move the 3060s, right?
Nobody can stop the
But how are you
great
going to move the 3060s with a $16 difference? Where was that computer?
What? Lock it up. Watch out!
What? Are you freaking out about? Okay, I know where I am. And Nvidia setting minimum prices. I don't. Yeah, like, you have to move product. So just don't know how they justify it. Like, at some point you have to say, screw you, Nvidia, I have to get rid of these 3060s.
Wasted time.
Yeah, that is the other thing, right? Like, Nvidia really are taking us all for a fucking ride at the moment.
Do you really think systems
And the only reason I'm thinking of upgrading is because I want to be able to give you guys a better experience. But I mean, if you're enjoying the streams just fine on Medium, where we can't read the funny notes, you know? I'm probably getting ahead of myself. Well, I'm definitely getting ahead of myself. Yeah, I mean, it's the old song and dance though, right? Nvidia, just by sheer market dominance, gets all the support. So if you go AMD, you are you are subjecting yourself to a possibly lower user experience, or a more frustrating user experience. Yeah, and getting an inferior product in quotes is, I think, the right thing, right? Because it's not necessarily inferior, it's just worse supported. Like, all the bits and the bobs are perfectly fine. Just on the software side, from the games side, it's then worse supported. Yeah, well, there's this big controversy at the moment about the fact that Bethesda have said that they were basically what amounted to sponsored by AMD, which is why there's no DLSS in Starfield. AMD have since come out and said, oh no, we didn't say that they couldn't support DLSS. We just wanted them to focus on support for
Always
FSR2.
looking for the next mark.
So they're saying that the ball is in Bethesda's court, that they could have done both, but they chose to do FSR2. Nvidia have pissed off the console makers? Absolutely they have. Somebody at Nvidia was like, let's get on the NFT train. They started a whole division of creating cheap GPUs for access to NFT servers, or blockchain servers, should be more precise. And that, like, fucked up the availability of consumer GPUs, which was still being used by blockchain groups. Which is why we had that whole fucking debacle with the pricing of the 30 series. And that really screwed with console makers and everyone else. Somebody at Nvidia is on the execution block. I'm absolutely certain of it.
Hey Dad, want to hear a poem I wrote? It's called
Either that or they're
haiku.
currently, you
I
know,
just
jumping
read
out
about
of the
them.
plane with a golden parachute.
Well, sounds exciting. Let's hear it.
Okay, it's called space. Space is cold and dark. Starships fly there like comets, carrying us home.
Not bad. Hey, will you write it down so I can carry a copy with me?
I'll copy down too. You know how you lose things. I still don't know how you lost that picture of Nibbles the comet-eating bunny.
I reckon the atmosphere left Earth in Starfield because of cryptocurrency. Totally. Just like the planet ended up getting covered in blockchain server warehouses. Solid gold parachute. I hope it makes him drop like a stone. I reckon. But I mean, during the height of blockchain excitement, boy, I am glad we have kind of nipped that in the bud. They're still struggling along. They still exist, but I think a lot of the excitement around it has died down. But I think during the height of blockchain excitement, a lot of companies were making real stupid moves. Nintendo was looking into NFT bullshit. Sony were looking into NFT bullshit. You know, like, we don't. Just don't. Where are we going? We've got our helium-3 for Luna. Surveyed. Surveyed. Let's go survey. This is what we're doing today, by the way. Because it's what I like to do. Oh, yeah. I mean,
All clear. Time to land this
the
ship.
difference between blockchain and generative AI is night and day. I think, like most new technologies, generative AI is going to be abused in the extreme, but as a tool, it is
The lack
fantastic.
of flora in this region appears to have
It's.
profoundly
I
affected
actually feel
the
like it's going to be
ecosystem.
the next. It is the next printing press, right? And that's going to have massive ramifications. I mean, you just have to look at the writers' strikes. Office buildings are going to empty out. I mean, what immediately followed the printing press? The propaganda system. Always bad with the good. Always. I think one of the things that we're definitely going to see in a huge way, unless there is a solid attempt to try and prevent it, is we're going to see the entropy of good information. And what I mean by that is you can already kind of see it when you search something up on Google. Because generative AI has already got their hooks into, or people are already using generative AI to get their hooks into SEO, and are just outputting complete shit. Just a vomit of bullshit onto the internet. And you will have article after article generated by AI that is relevant to your search, but is not relevant to what you're looking for. In fact, I came across something when I was fixing my character yesterday. I came across exactly that. I searched the console command to give yourself skill points. Now, the real answer to this, for anyone wondering, is there is no command to give yourself skill points, or not one that has been found yet. Alright, we will stay away from the robots. They asked us to leave them alone, we shall leave them alone. We need to find a natural POI. Anyway, so this article which kept popping up whenever I was looking for that command, how to give myself skill points in Starfield, it would always be at the top of the SEO, and then when you actually went and looked at it, it was a command, but it's not a command that works. And then you look deeper into the article, and it's just generative bullshit, including information from older Bethesda games. So, my point being, with that as a real example, I feel like we are going to have a complete breakdown of trustworthy information for a while, until something is done about it. If anything is done about it. caves everywhere, but no natural POIs. Come on. Come on. Don't make me go somewhere else. And the real biggest problem with a breakdown of information like that is the way that generative AIs get all the information, and I am sure people aren't going to be careful about it. I'm sure they're just going to have their generative AIs learning off scraping the internet, as generative AIs with their complete bullshit are going to feed into each other. And it's going to break them down further and further and further. And the only generative AIs that are going to give you a sensible response are going to be the ones which have sanitized data input for their learning. But are you going to trust scammers to have sanitized, and people who want to, you know, be at the top of SEO to sanitize the data they're putting into their generative AI? I don't think so. Yeah, exactly, Atomic. Either that, or they predate the degraded date, like GPT, and then everything just gets out of date. That too, Static. But anyway, you know, here I am ranting about the bad of generative AI. Generative AI is good, mostly. When you take it in a vacuum, it is fantastic. If you're smart, if humanity is smart about it, which we're not going to be, but you know, fingers crossed, be hopeful. It could definitely change things for the better. Education, would be wild. First drafts, concepts. It would speed up development of a lot of things by a lot. You don't think it should be allowed to exist outside of a vacuum? Yeah, but that's not going to happen. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying, but that's not going to happen. Yeah, Genie's already out of the bottle, I'm afraid. But yeah, I think the most immediate effects are going to be like, just jobs are going to disappear. Specifically, office jobs are going to disappear. Call center jobs are going to disappear. You know, anything that had people doing data entry and interfacing with humans. Basic office jobs are dead. It's like the job of calculator being replaced by calculators. See, I still have weightlifting challenges despite having weightlifting 4. It's just a consequence of having to shuffle my skills around using commands. I mean, I'm probably still going to be fulfilling laser-based challenges, even though that's laser 4. Wait, this didn't count as the... Oh, no, wait, I have to scan it, don't I? Wherever it is. Where are you, scannable piece? Does this one not have a scannable piece? Yeah, it doesn't. Alright. Yeah, I don't think it does. If we're lucky, generative AI will pick up the clues from the cracks that prove modern UX is a sin and start flooding reality with something actually decent. I have no hope for that, just longing. I mean, if people don't really think of it this way, you have to look at the printing press and say, like, or the loom, or any of that stuff, and say, wow, those things really, like, accelerated human development. They are, from when looked at from the outside, are nothing but beneficial for humanity. But when you get close, when you zoom in, unfortunately, those things did cause loss of life. Those technologies literally killed people. And I'm not just talking about people getting their arms trapped in the mechanisms. I'm talking about, like, the long-term effect of homelessness and all that. Out of a job, no longer needed. We are gonna have to deal with that shit all over again with generative AI. And there is literally nothing we can do to stop it. And you have to ask yourself, at the end of the day, would you stop it? A conservative-minded person might say yes. We don't need generative AI. Humanity has got this far without it. A more progressive-minded person would say, absolutely not. The means, the cost justifies the means. Whatever that saying is. I think that's it. Oh yeah, like, listen, if I was in charge, I'd be like, UBI, immediately. No questions asked. But I'm not in charge, so... like, we're gonna have, once this ball gets rolling at speed, we're gonna have probably some of the highest levels of unemployment the world has ever seen. This was also not a scannable natural. That is so strange. Alright. Screw me then. A lot of problems could be solved if we tax the shit out of corpse, yep. And disgustingly rich people, yep. And redistributing it amongst everyone, yep. I think the counter-argument to that is, yeah, but if everyone had that redistributed wealth, then inflation would be even higher. And it's like, well, just stop fucking putting your prices up. Stop trying. At the end of the day, the problem that causes inflation is companies determined to make a certain level of profit margin, which is insane, because the original point of a product is because you are proud of the product, and a profit margin, full stop, is how you're meant to run the company. Like if you are running in the green, stop. Stop pushing. Just stay in the green. Be proud of the product. Don't then go sell your company and then start another one. Be proud of the product that you are making. It's this profit motive vision that people have, where they're running a company for the profit it makes rather than running the company for the product it provides, that is causing such monumental, out of control inflation, which is why redistributing wealth wouldn't work, because they're always going to try and make a certain ratio of profit above what the average person has. I mean, that's why in a ham-fisted way, right? Like, the old Soviet solution was just to price fix. It's like, this is what bread is worth. This is what... because it prevented businesses from going, oh, well, I know that Steve down the road is making more, so Steve can actually afford to pay more for his bread. But obviously there is massive ramifications from fixing prices as well, so don't do that. Don't be greedy at the end of the day. Easier said than done, but, you know. I mean, you just have to look at... Atomic Huseo would subscribe to so many more companies' products if they were more affordable. You just have to look at the state that right to repair is in. The fact that we're now having to go into the legal system and fight for the right to repair, when the right to repair was just, you know, back in the 70s and 60s, so not that long ago, John Deere would just ship their tractors with a manual that told you everything that you needed to know, what parts the thing was made of, where you could get those parts. And over time they've gone, well, if we don't give them this information, they'll have to come to us and pay us more. Fucking live servicing real life. Fuck off. Stop it. Stop live servicing real life. It really is just profit motive. All the time. Forever. It's what is doing the damage. Squeezing blood from a stone. You saw Jank? Oh no, I missed Jank apparently. Is something funny with my scanner? Is there? Where's the third one? Did it not brand new out properly? Nah. Solid blue means partially scanned. Blue outline means unscanned. So these two are scanned. And I'm looking for the one with the blue outline somewhere. Man, people watching back this VOD are just going to be listening to me doing a rant. See? See how that's just a blue outline rather than solid? And then solid. No, I scanned them faster than you noticed me. I saw blue and I just moused over it and hit E. It's just a thing my brain do now. No, why am I going to load? I want to go to load the next planet. Ugh. What are you? Spacer Scavenger Blattodeer. Yes, I need to kill 5 of you to get piloting too. Spacer Scavenger. Well, spacers are bad, so why are you blue? This is all spacer stuff. Why are they blue? It's so mysterious. I can't even hail it. Can't dock with it. I scan it. Level 35 ship with weapons. Oh, you can join the spaces, can't you? There is a invitation slate that you can get. So maybe this is their base of operations? Can I hail, like, you? No, I can't hail it. And if I shoot you? Yeah. Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright. Well, you're surveyed, so let's go to Enceladus. I'm trying to get 100% survey on the Sol system, if you're wondering.
Landing now.
You will require supplemental oxygen from your spacesuit in this area.
Oh, very good. Thank you, Vasco. Good thing I'm always wearing my spacesuit. Who dat? You know what? Let's go see who dat is. Another one landing over there. Busy planet. Busy moon. Just boosting around the planet. The boosting is actually really fun. Especially on low grav planets where you can boost for a really long time. Kind of a game. How many boosts can you get in before you hit the ground? Six. Oh, that's a chonker. There's a black chonker. Is it gonna be Varun? Like a Varun? Yeah, it's a eulogy. Hello. Gosh, there's a bunch of you over there.
You are lost. Leave now.
No, you. No, you. Woo. Aye. Wow. Right where I was gonna go. I'm on your ship. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Throw a grenade in your own ship. Good idea. Get him, Vasco. I don't want to leave this, or else they will probably take off. Maybe if I board first. I'll board first. That'll be how I handle this. Then I'll come back for them. Wee woo! Wow, there's so many people on this ship. Look at all the pips. Oh, they turned off their alarm.
Now you are mine. My eyes! No! This fight! No! I'm hit!
Don't even. No. Stop. Don't. 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 Mag shear. Uh-huh. Mag pulse. Advanced. I haven't seen the prefix advanced yet. It's about the same, but it has worse thermal and corrosive, and it's heavier. It makes me look like Doom Guy. Ooh. Yoga ball. Enormous weight plates. Very cool, very cool. I should collect some weight plates to dress up. The base. Huddle sore.
You will suffer.
Okay. I will suffer. No worries. There more to downstairs? There was not. Does that just go out? That just goes outside. Ow! Don't. Oh, holy shit.
Target eliminated.
That fire really does a lot of damage, though.
Unwise to remain hostile towards us.
Then they land down in the bottom and Vasco punches them to death. Very good. Teamwork makes the dream work. Vasco, please. Bag shear. How do you think Vasco navigates ladders? Ow, 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 ow. Plus Jake. The plus Jake.
Your space for that disgusting person.
Quite the skill, though. Charlie Chaplin would be proud. Disco ball. Yeah, yeah. You know, you're sitting at this desk, you got the turret between your thighs. Grenade out, huh?
Grenade incoming! Throwing a grenade! Protect yourself! Kill me and another will take my place!
Keep throwing grenades up there, it'll kill you. Fool me. Alright.
Gift for the accursed! Take cover, brothers! I am through! Oh!
Ow.
I'm hit.
This is unacceptable!
Got a heavy weapon with infinite ammo. It's very fun.
I can't.
To survive this encounter.
And another will take my
Ah! Sneaky! Sneaky! Ah! So many dudes, it's like a clown car. One of the best things about using the cutting laser is that they're just always in a pain state. Once I start blasting them, so they can't fight back. Wow, there's so many levels to this damn ship. It just keeps going. Give me that tranquility. Don't.
Take cover!
You pay for that. Ah! Oh.
Come up to the great serpent for this! You will fall!
Yeah, it's so good. It's so good. There is a third one here. Thank you. We will come down the ladder slowly. One at a time. Oh, that's where turret control is. That makes sense. Captain's locker.
You have picked up too much matter and become over-encumbered.
Upgrade piloting skill required to fly this ship. Yeah, no kidding. That's probably a C class. But I need to fight dudes in space to get more piloting skill. So really, we can just loot this place, loot the heck out of it. It's fine. We will have other opportunities to take giant ships. I like how you have to go through the galley to get to the cockpit. It's like priorities, right? You're flying around in space and you're like, I just need to go get a snack. I'll be right back. I think we might cruise around and actually look for some fights. Ones I can actually win in space. I need to open that cell now. That way when I level up, which should be soonish. Yep. Oh hey Vasco, you made it. That way we can work towards flying bigger ships. I really would like to fly a chonker. Sounds fun. A real butty boy. Exotic wood decoration. No, I'm good. Right. Very important. Oh. Starfield, thank you. Right, I think we are done here. Alright, guys. Now there's this one dude out here, right? Yep. Hello, one dude. What? Who is flying that? Who is flying that? Now we just need to find Kaba Who's a Whatsits and we can get out of here and sell everything we just looted. Because I think we just got a bunch of good stuff. Mag Pulse, 13,000. Mag Shear, 17,000. Professionals Calibrated Urban Eagle, 16,000. Making bank. I used that power way too early. I need to wait until I'm actually full red. Like that. Far better use of it. turret. Don't say. Plutonium.
If you require help carrying any items, I will assist.
Just do that, Vasco. Oh, this is a bust for what I thought I might have found in here, but... Hey, you brass. I have been enjoying Starfield very, very much. Thank you very much for asking. I'm approaching 80 hours, and I'm still not feeling exhausted by it. Yeah, no signs of burnout yet. What's the way that I put it yesterday? I mean, if you like Bethesda games, you're gonna like this game, because it is just the Bethesda formula remixed into a hard sci-fi space story. It's got touches of No Man's Sky, it's got touches of it's Citizen / Elite Dangerous, but it is quintessentially a Bethesda game, which means if you enjoy boots on the ground gameplay, like where we are now on the surface of this moon, jumping around, fighting for Rune Zealots, you're gonna really enjoy yourself. If you're expecting complex space stuff, not really gonna happen. You can choose to have more loading screens, you can choose to have less loading screens. It really is how you interface with the game. And yeah, so you can fast travel everywhere, you can load yourself up. Like, I'm running around with way too much loot. 481 out of 245. Yeah, no, I'm super happy. I think there's a contingent of people out there who expected, like, Bethesda to break their formula a bit more than they have. And so they're disappointed. But not I. That is not me. I am quite happy, thank you. It's the way to do it, Brass. I think, like, if you spent a lot of time listening to people, you could create all sorts of expectations in your head about what is and isn't going to happen, right? And so your own hype machine wouldn't then be natural. Everyone likes a unique first impression. Now I'm stopping off at Mars to sell some junk. Because I am way overloaded and so is my ship. Hopefully they have restocked their money.
Am I in your way? Sorry.
Hey, we got lots of stuff. Just ask. Cool. That's what...
Yeah, he's got 11,000. We good. All I know about the 2.0 for Cyberpunk is even if you don't buy the expansion, you still get a lot of the base changes, and they've basically entirely redone
See you around.
the cyberware part, which is what I'm excited about.
Watch out for
So
the
cybernetics
robots.
should be way more interesting. Apparently they've also redone the
Got any special goods you're willing to part with?
skill trees.
Maybe we can make
Again,
a
don't know
deal.
anything about how they've redone them, but
Honey, stop it. Thank you. I feel bad saying it, but at the same time, it's got to end.
I think because I fairly recently did a full playthrough of Cyberpunk again. So I think I still need some more time between. So I might end up getting Phantom Liberty later than most, but we'll see how it goes. I'm definitely gonna get it. Yeah, we seem to know about the same amount, I think. Self. Oop. That's not what I meant to do. Oops.
Just that I'm...
Fell from ship.
Hey, get you on the flip side.
Madam, I'll take all your meds.
I'd love to take a vacation. If I had the time. Well, you're not missing.
Oh, they're selling like 3rd level meds to me now. Okay. Why not? I do get that from time to time. Thank you very much, Brass. I appreciate the compliment. I've been told I should do ASMR.
See you around.
I'll think about it. So, this isn't my first microphone, but when I finally decided I was gonna put effort into streaming, well, at the time it was put effort into YouTube. I no longer do YouTube. Well, sort of. I spent a lot of time trying to find a microphone that would suit my quality. I had the help of a friend who was a sound engineer, and they said I have a warm voice, so I need to find a warm sounding microphone, and that's exactly what I did. We should go to Alpha Centauri. Do more sales. They reckon, like, studies into ASMR are fairly new, but they reckon that is a lot of what, why people enjoy ASMR. It's exactly that kind of thing. It triggers something in the brain about safety, and whether that's environmental, trained into us environmentally, and what determines what we like with ASMR or not is still up for debate, but
I'm afraid
gives us warm and fuzzy. It's like how some people really like the sound of rain, myself included.
In general goods. Welcome to UC Distribution. Something I can do for you? Oh, well, certainly.
Something in my subconscious is just like, yes, you are safe inside, away from the rain. Or
You're always welcome back, if you don't mind a bit of a wait.
Whispering in your ears makes the hairs on the back of your neck stand up. Yeah, as Brass says, that's what I love most about it. A lot of people call the sensation friction. And yeah, I guess it depends on what kind of person you are. You either find that feeling
You're only
alarming,
as safe as your equipment out there.
or
Please do.
pleasant. I have really, really, really good headphones that are over the ear, so if a microphone that recorded the whispers are really good, I can sometimes feel the breath on my ears. Awesome. So you got positive pressure earphones? That's cool. I am jealous.
Be careful out there.
Oh, holy shit. You really did go hard.
Let's see. Get your...
Well, whoever gifted them to you has wonderful taste.
Stocks are... Welcome to UC Oh, well...
What have I got? I've got JBLs with no distinct model number on them anywhere. I think they're like $30 headphones. I want to buy ammo. Oh, wrong. There we go. Give me 7.7. Give me your 3 kilovolt. Show me your weapons. I'm looking for a weapon I've seen once before. I only found it as loot, but she doesn't have it. And when we picked up the mag pulses and the mag shares, there's also the mag storm, which is the heavy version of it. And I want it. I want it. See, this is trick shot. That's a mag pulse. You treated them like crap, but a lot better recently. These are like $250. Yeah. Yeah. I think Bryce said they were over here. Yep, over here. Or did you mean mine? Mine are over here. The ones I use while streaming are over here anyway. Don't need you. Don't need you. Definitely don't need you. You. It's kind of keeping the ecliptic and the maroon for mannequins back at the outpost. So maybe I will buy those back. At least one of. Probably JBL Tune 550s, entry levels from JBL, nothing to write home about, and they don't have active noise cancelling, correct? Correct. They are circular, black, have a giant JBL on the outside of the cones. Cheap plastic, padded inside. They have a mute button, not a volume control, not a microphone. Yeah. But just cheap and nasty. But they do the job. Bye. Okay.
Back to it then.
We really need to make a stop to the outpost so I can drop off the resources, though. They have served me really well. The pads are now degrading. Like, they've got a vinyl on the outside to stop the foam from, you know, getting nasty. But the vinyl has started to degrade, so I've got to replace them sometime sooner rather than later. Why are you saying I can't? Weird. Weird game. You're carrying too... Oh... I am over encumbered. But considering they were like $30, I think I even got them from a gas station. There's probably a surplus electronics store somewhere near me and I'll just pick up some more. Why am I over encumbered? Oh, because of all the weights. Very important. Containers at max capacity. Of course it is. At least I am now able to fast travel. Okay. Very important that I carry around completely worthless dumbbells. So I can roleplay my himbo of a space lady. Sure, let's go here. I think the last pair of Sennheisers I had was, you know, when Sennheiser was still breaking into the market. So this would have been back in like 2010-ish. And they lasted me probably until 2020. Works well for the character, gym rat muscle lady who might think hitting the gym is a date. Absolutely. Absolutely. 100%. Yes, your resources. Take all resources. Not to be confused with take all. Also put that stuff on displays if we could manage it. We'll deal with the resources for now. Transfer. Queue. Resources. Store all. We have hit max. We need a new warehouse. That's fine. Hit. Another one. Inventory resources, store them. Right. We want warehouse. We want big warehouse. Just gonna have this enormous shipping yard eventually. Fine by me. We can push it out at least one more block. Have a hallway down here, and then start the new row here. Give me... Oh, there's a bunch of tat in here. I don't think I put myself. Yeah, there's no way I picked up markers. Still need polymer. Ah! That's alright. That's alright. We'll go get polymer. I knew I was forgetting something while I was out there. I knew it. Yeah. It's always the first thing to go. You know, the softer bodies on headphones are always the first thing. Wow, I'm still really heavy. X? Oh, of course, because I bought them back. Yeah. I got 20 massive weapons, 20 of spacesuit. Yep. Alright. So 90-ish is the new normal. So I'm using heavy armor and, well, heavy spacesuit. And heavy weapons. Ooh. Game, you feeling alright? Game is not feeling alright. There we go. Weird. Need a cricks. Me to the key. Oh yeah, what did you have for lunch? Chipotle jack chicken sausage and garlic butter toast. Yum. Chicken sausage is a weird one, right? It should be more common. I love chicken sausage. But it's just not that popular out there. The main benefit of all chicken is that chicken absorbs flavors so good.
Perfect.
We have a sausage that absorbs flavors. I'm in. Spice that baby up. Herbs. Sauces. Madam?
Alright, make it quick. Behold, my...
Do you have polymer? You do. Awesome. Do you have structural? You do. Awesome. What else we might need for decoration? Probably pigment. And there is a research station somewhere on this pirate station, so I can check what I actually need for my researches. Stimulant. Should maybe buy these. Oh, I see. They go up there. Okay. Well then, I should get the instigation one. That is a chunk of a pirate spacesuit. Wow. But it sucks.
Don't miss me too much.
Hot take, chicken sausage is the best for deviled sausages.
Heading out. The right gear.
It's like even thicker than my already thick as hell spacesuit. It's the best one you have, huh? Advanced Pirate Sniper spacesuit. But it's worse. This guy never has anything worth buying. It's almost worth buying.
See ya.
If I was a research station on a pirate station, I would be in the medical sector. Just here, clinic, even.
Got some health issues you need help with?
He has a pharmaceutical lab.
You can get work from the boards near the Reckoner's Core. Voss will make sure you get paid.
Weightlifting and target practice. Nice. Good job, everyone. Lol, thanks. You're absolutely right, Samuel.
Yeah?
It was foolish of me to even consider.
Are you looking to start something?
Aha!
Because I'll finish it.
I knew it.
Need something?
Not Kaylee, Jasmine, who was clearly modeled after Kaylee.
You'll never crush the fleet.
Anything shipper?
This is clearly
You're at the
Kaylee, right?
place.
She
Take
would have
care
a
of the
research
ship,
station.
She'll take care of you.
It just came to me after you said pirates would. Ah, but Kaylee would. Okay, we need aluminium adhesive and hypercatalyst. We need tungsten. And this one has shit that I don't know where we're gonna get, but ooh, polymer. Why won't you let me hand that in? Weird.
Sharks are too scared.
Tungsten.
I don't need to hear
I
about
can't
your
remember
latest
anything else
project.
other than tungsten.
Alright.
Aluminium. Tungsten. Polymer I have. I just bought this off her. The polymer.
Whatever.
It just wouldn't let me hand the polymer in. Hand it in. Tungsten. Horticulture 2. Domestication. Aluminium. Adhesive and hypercatalyst, whatever that is. And substrate molecule sieve. You know what? Hit me up. Hit me up, fam. Am I tracking you? I'm not. Yeah, why can't I hand in the polymer for helmets? Oh. Right. That makes perfect sense. I now no longer have spacesuit design because I removed it, but the research still exists. So we've hit this thing here. So I should untrack Spacesuit Mods 3. Helmet Mods 3, sorry. Hyperdookies. This is the only one we care about. We only care about domestication, and that's it. Just domestication. Yeah. Hyperdookies, adhesive, substrate molecules. Madam.
I hope you actually fine. Not like
Nah.
Oh, bye.
On to Aquila City we go. Gracie is functioning as a water collector this weekend, but generally great. Very good. Are you swimming in 100% humidity?
Sometimes I just want to turn off the grav drive so we can float around.
Undock first. You had a typhoon Friday and yesterday. Ooh. Man, the weather around Japan is always so nuts. They have regular typhoons. They have regular earthquakes. Chain lightning storm here the other day. There were bursts of like 6+ bolts in a second happening multiple times. Holy shit. It's funny too, because New Zealand is down here, you know, in the bottom of the world. You'd think, being isolated as we are, we would get pretty extreme weather. Nah. I mean, we do get hurricanes sometimes.
I get all kinds in here. Might want to do your business quick. Feel free to look around.
We actually had hurricanes bad enough to do some real infrastructure damage this last summer. But it's not a regular occurrence. Hypercatalyst, we definitely need you. What's it? Hyperdoohickeys and substrate molecules. Okay, you definitely don't have substrate molecules. That probably would have jumped out at me if you did. Southern Hemisphere, for reasons I can't remember, has climates not conducive to hurricane formation. I remember just about that much.
Sure, Lorraine
yeah.
makes some good guns. But...
Unfortunately. Mag Pulse, Mag Share, but not Mag Storm. Ah! Southern Hemisphere is generally cooler. That makes sense. There's something about the Southern Hemisphere that also prevents snow formation. Because we can get some seriously cold weather, but generally not enough that there is also snow accompanying the cold weather. On to New Atlantis. Hydrate. Doing it. If only the UK wasn't an absolute shit to live in terms of cost of living. Because I would love the UK weather. Just generally overcast all the damn time. That being said, they've had some really psychotic weather recently. Completely,
if you don't see what
completely
you want,
unprecedented for the UK.
Take a look.
Cost of living is dumb everywhere, but worse in some areas than others. Give me all your sealant.
Thanks for shopping at Jemison Mercantile.
If you're in the market.
Bed room temperature is 16. See, that's really cold. I'm kind of like a...
Yeah, they're a lot, right?
21. I'm a 21 kind of person.
No loitering, okay? Yep, you got it.
Oh, I didn't equip the thingy, did I? Not that it matters here, but...
Stay safe out there.
There we go. I think the average for most humans is 21 to 23. I'm definitely on the lower end of that, but I'm definitely in the average. That's true. Outdoors does change. I can usually do hotter with outdoors. As long as there's breeze.
Please, if you experience any issues in your dealings with the distribution center, let us know. We're always striving to improve. Welcome to UC Distribu... Yes, of course.
I don't think we needed that much hypercatalyst. Nah, alright, I think we're...
You're always welcome back. If you don't
The
mind
other
things
stuff is
away.
just super rare, or we have to make it ourselves. Time to cheat. See, it says I can't fast travel. But I will! Get owned. Alright, Cleo, sleep tight. Don't let the depression bug bite. Kick you. We need a third solid. No, we don't. I just need to use some of these materials. And I will. Let me in. Rude. Didn't give me any bonus, so it is still needing to be found. Okay, that's fine. We're looking for substrate. We will untoggle that because I don't want the other stuff being marked. Wow, that requires a lot. What the heck? Okay, cool. Not that I can even do that yet. There are no foundation catwalk things that you can put up so you don't have to jump. Don't know. We just unlocked Decoration 3, so maybe. But I haven't seen any, like, foundation stuff. It's really weird. Can I put the artillery in here? I definitely can't. God, I hate the way that... I don't know whether you can see it on the stream, but I hate the way that upscaling interacts with my frame rate. Because every time something disappears, there's like a little ghost around for like half a second. Probably less, but it's enough to make me go, Wait, we unlocked horticulture too. Oh, right. Because commercial greenhouse, industrial greenhouse. Oh, look. More molecule sieves. So, from structures, we have habs, more habs, more habs, habs, habs. Always, and watchtower. So no foundations there. Turrets, robots, chairs, benches, cabinets, Sarah's memorial portrait, random. Watch over the research. Where are the have-nots? Right. Different kinds of case. Science crate. Contraband crate. Like, did you see that one? Yeah, you do. You see that on stream for sure. There's a line that gets left behind. It's very strange, and it happens with shadows as well. It's not just like a white line. The white line is the most obvious, but different kinds of poster, warning signs, that's fun. Mounted crab beetle. Oh, that one's pretty bad. Monitor, dartboards. Oh yeah. No, I think I want to make the military hab across the way my personal bedroom. Got a slate, display case, weapon case, backpack stand. MISC, cargo link, crew station. Yeah, there's like no foundational stuff like catwalks and that. I guarantee that they will be a DLC. Because there is no way they thought, no one's gonna want foundations and catwalks. No damn way. Could be cynical about it. I'm just gonna go and make peace with it. It is what it is. Let's go to displays. I need at least 2. What kind of mannequins do we want? What poses? I think I just want to go with these, to be honest. It's 2 for now. Open. Inventory. Oh, right, they're on my ship. Bethesda do what Bethesda do since horse armor. Yeah. Rain, that one, and then that one, and then Ecliptic Faroon. Ecliptic Faroon. Ecliptic Faroon. Ecliptic. 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 Is that how that works? You have to equip them. Salford Sal! Hello! Hello folks! What were you up to? Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are playing Starfield. Hello everyone! I'm currently... It's pretty dark in here, it's night. I'm currently setting up mannequins with the armors that I have stolen through force. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it at all. Clan folk, wonderful. He pooped his pants! You know what? That's actually something I've really liked about clan folk from what I've seen. It's just the absolute nonsense that can happen to the clan folk. By stolen, you mean non-consensually acquired? Exactly. True murder. True vicious murder. I think we need some light in here. I mean, there's light on the roof, but it's just like not good enough. Lights? Where are you, lights? Decorations. I thought they had their own category. Would the top of... Aha! Thank you. It's all very outside lights. Need inside lights. Totally consensual on my behalf. Yeah, true. No lies detected here. Industrial wall light. Okay, here we go. A bit big, but sure. Change. Giant industrial wall light. Blind myself. Go. I said go. Oh, you have to be turned on. Excuse? Nah. Cancel. Hold for extras. Yes, that's what I want. I want wire. Wire. That. Exit build mode. Turn on. Nope. Let's get some sleep. I've decided to not fight the lights. I've decided to go to sleep and wait until there is sunlight. This will be my personal bedroom. We should move that then. Outpost. Just give me the coziest bed possible. It's pretty cozy. Yeah, give me that one. Oh, we're gonna have to break out the controller for this. Digital input, not good enough. And now we sleep. Local time is 3 in the morning. We sleep for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 in the morning. Have a nice little sleep in. Ah. Refreshing. Still raining. But hopefully now we'll be able to see what we're doing. Rude. Nowhere near as agile using a controller. Well, we can sort of see better. Sort of. Probably help if I put the window back behind them. How does this work again? Was all the way yesterday that we last did this. Change. Exit build mode. That did not help the lighting situation, huh? I mean, it's just kind of hard to see the Varun anyway, because it's jet black, but still. I wonder what the cube map is that they use for this. Looks like they might just have a hex room cube map. None of my stuff is in there. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm looking in the visor. Because it's not a real reflection. Lighting from the floor facing up. Yeah, well, it doesn't use ray traced lighting, so that is definitely a cube light. A cube map. So I'd say what they have done is that they have a cube map for the hex room, because if you look, this should be able to see that door. But you definitely cannot see that door. I'll zoom up and down. Definitely cannot see that door in this visor. In fact, the door is over there and doesn't have a red light. Like, there's plenty of light in here, it just doesn't light. I mean, I could move them into my horticulture room, but I don't want to. Here. Yeah, you get shadowed really easily. You can stand right there. You know what? Will not be their permanent position, but it's my improvisation based on the fact that I can't see shit. There we go. Much easier to appreciate. Easier. Now, I do want weapon displays. Because we have some on the ship that I need to get the heck out. Weapon rack. Toggle variants. Very strange looking weapon racks. What I will do... Tableau. Ooh, I like that one. Yeah, it's just shadowed right up against the, shadowed when it's right up against the wall. Will do. We have at least 2 pistols. I think we have a rifle. We do not have a heavy weapon. What have we got? What do we have on the thingy? Oh, stretch, thank you. Oh, I actually needed that. Thank you very much. On the cargoes, we have... Oh, we do have a heavy weapon. We have the Ashta Tamer. We have the Fiscal Quarter, which is a rifle. We have Hell's Cutter, which is a cutter and not... would not go in one of those cases. And then the Keel Hauler and the Trick Shot. Okay, so you... Transfer. Inventory, weapons, Keel Hauler. Trick Shot. Oh, the astrotamer will fit in here. Okay, that's cool. We'll put Fistal Quarter in there. We can now reposition these when and however we need. But what I think I'll do, I'll put 2 wall mounts up. One for the astrotamer and one for the Heller's cutter. We'll take them all. Oh. Gotta imagine you? I hate the design. Maybe they'll look better once they actually have a weapon in them. Oh, only one weapon's gonna go. Where do we then put Ella's cutter? Display case. Very big display shelf. Open display case. Data slate display. You know what? Sure. I don't know what I'm going to put in there, but that we can make one. Maybe the big fat weapon case? Oh. Heller's cutter. Awesome. Cool. Really need better lighting up here. Back into mode. Not even that will turn on. I'm hitting activate and it don't. Maybe. I think these are... These are intended for outside, so... Oh. It's automatically on when it's outside. Also, are those two casting any light whatsoever? You don't want me having more lights indoors? Well, I find your lighting solution for in this place abysmal. So, what are you gonna do about it, Bethesda? Wire it to something? Do with the room, maybe? Oop. Not what I wanted. Totally, Samuel. There's 27 kinds of coffee table. If I do it fast enough, you can have multiple of those white outlines left behind. Oh, that's fun. Throw it out and build it better. Right? Nah, Todd is Smeagol. He will never let creation go. Be up to a different company to make something better. Oh, that's cute. What do you mean? Hello? Oh, it's on the roof. What are you doing on the roof? Too tall for the room, I guess? Think more than 5 seconds ahead. Spend more time to make more. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. I agree. Depends what I can put on that, but we'll give it a go. I have an idea. Oops, lid. Can't put any weapons on it. Okay. That being said, restrictions breed creativity. Outpost. Restrictions breed creativity. Do you overflow too far? You do, don't you? Yeah. Okay. It is a weapon display case. That is true. Display shelf. I saw you. Literally too tall for the space. Only one weapon would go in here, the fiscal quarter. It's not ray tracing. There is no ray tracing. This game has 0 ray tracing. Oh, the ray of where to place? Yeah. True. True. So, here's what I think we do. We go like this. Gonna work. Should do. Gonna put you up here for now, buddy. Ah, you're still clipping the damn... How far forward do I have to bring you? Okay. That's fine. That's fine. The gap in the tabletop? I love the gap in the tabletop. Fuck you. So we will definitely have more stuff to put in here. So, you know. you run on? 0.43 MI? Do I have any 0.3 MI? I have 0.43 Ultra Mag. We can pretend. Trick shot. Gotta stop doing that. Also 0.3 MI. I mean, they are the same model, I suppose. You are the fiscal quarter, which is 6.5. Do I have any 6.5? I do not. Shh, don't tell anyone. Wow. Wow. There's no way to get to the other side quickly, huh? There is. Quickly, mouse. Get involved. Get Hicks, you. It's the wrong ammo. Don't tell anyone. And hell is Cutter. Alright. Does that qualify as jank? Nah, consoles don't matter. Of course it's plus jank. Of course. I think my solution for creating a display area has worked out just fine. With plenty more room for future editions. Yeah, I've got nothing I want to put there. Not yet, anyway. So we can eventually fill that stuff up. And then with the extra room in the middle, we could possibly put, like, a few display cases as well. Once I understand how those work. Is there anything in here, actually? Well, I did put a whole lot in here. Magazines, they won't go in the slate slots. Magazines and books. Captain's Law. There probably is, but I think they are called just like generically display cases. We'll have a look in a sec. What have you got? You've got resources in here. Oh yeah, they're the stuff that don't actually have a home. It's our books. My friend will be. Oh, these have to go on display. Surely. We'll probably move them later, but... You? No. You? drop, 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 drop. So many keycards. Right. That. Oh, you get laid out, huh? That's fine. Intersects with existing objects. Oh, your tail. I have to put it here because of the tail. The gap. The gap comes in clutch. These should really be in my bedroom, but you know what? For now, that's fine. For now, that's fine. Oh, it's so good to finally be, like, decorating. Let's check. Displays. Data slate is for just data slates. So display cases. The rest is for weapons, helmets, backpacks, so on. So maybe display shelf. Maybe this display shelf too. Display case doesn't even fit in here. I think I would want to use these around here if that's what we have to do. Whoops. Whoops. Okay. Alright, Samuel, sleep tight. Transfer, inventory, notes. Oh, they do. You cannot store that here. Oh. Oh no. No, no, that won't work. I think what we might have to do when it comes to books. Before I get ahead of myself, we'll try you. Yeah. I mean, they do their job. They display the item, right? But some things are going to look really awkward because of the way that they're spaced. So... Ah. No. No. You would be good if I could rotate the things that I pick up. A bookcase. Hello. Plant shelf. Shelf. Those ones don't fit in here. Fancy bookcase. Even fancier bookcase. Let's give these a go. They are, as I imagined, not interactable. In which case... you don't make the final cut, and you don't make the final cut. Oh, you drop vertically. That's very handy. Oh, you're so deep. You sure you're a bookcase? Jesus Christ. Kinda didn't notice that. Well, how am I meant to use the basic bookcase? So you seem to be glass. No way to open the doors? And I can't just kind of phase you through the glass either. Okay. Very big. I can rotate you that way. They're like... Hold a button. Then how do you stack a 2-layer deep bookshelf so you can easily access the books at the back? Or are you just consigning the books at the back to, like, sadness? Just remember where every book is. Oh god. Yeah, that's not a me thing. This could work. This could definitely work. If I can get you to stay on the dang table. Now I kind of wish I could make them lay down, but... Hang on. No, cancel. Exit. You're going to be stuck vertical because you have been placed... If I take you... And then we... drop you again. I'm gonna drop vertical and land vertical, but if I now push you over... What a roundabout way to do it, but maybe... But maybe... No, stands back up. Alright. No, huh? The item is floating. Damn. Or raring. Neat. Tools, benches. No, I may just have to lay them out on the table. Not give them their own container. And try one last thing. We'll go back to this, but we aren't going to use it the way the game expects us to use it. Nah. Nah. Damn. Damn and blast. Right then, we'll just have to be boring about it. Really should find a something nice to use as a book stopper though. Go to decorations, go to... It's like a plants section somewhere down here. Oh, that's huge. This is not the plants that I thought it would be. I do have smaller succulent. We shall use those. Golly gee whiz. Okay. These square ones would probably be good. That one? I like that one. Can't even give me bookends. No! Damn it! Bumble fingers. Yes. Succulent. Scanner. Outpost mode. It's the ticket. Right. Bookend. Yeah. Bookends. Is there a gap between the bookend and the book? Yes. Shut up. It's implied. It's implied, okay? This is where we find out I can't get the books close to each other. Yep. Yep. Son of a bitch. Well, how did they not think about this? It'll do for now. I'm over struggling. At least they're not going to fly everywhere. Their physics is disabled when they've been placed like this, so... I slip you in there? You bet I can't. Really as close to each other as I can get them. Wonder what determines the placement tolerances. Because there's clearly a placement tolerance. Because the books do have their own collision mesh. And that is well outside that collision mesh, but that'll work. That'll work. I guess. I don't like it. Yeah, there is definitely a tolerance, because otherwise I'd be able to just put them on top of each other. Hatred. And it's starting to look nice, even if it is a bit jank. You can see how if more stuff collected, it'll pay off. Issue 8, issue 7. 1, 5, 8. Okay, they're in order. 6, 7, and 8 of Grunt. I do like it with the slight jankiness. Like the not perfectly rotated. In real life, I am a very ordered person. I would line these up. See, like the vertical tolerance is crazy close. I can get these basically right next to each other, but the horizontal tolerance is awful. Let's log. Constellation. Okay. Prince, Sir Livingstone, Sword of Damocles, Gravity Paradise, Light of the Stars, Orchid Merchant. Okay, they're all unique. Why? What are you... Is it the plush? Tolerance on the plush is crazy huge? Okay, it is starting to kind of look a bit silly with the huge gaps between the books. Hopefully someone can, like, do a mod that fixes the placement tolerances, because this is silly. I should be able to stack these books directly next to each other. And yet. In fact, I think, like... Nah. I was briefly thinking that maybe the distance you are from the object you're trying to place changes the tolerance. But it does not seem to be the case. Last one. I don't know why the gap is so much bigger here than it is for these ones. That's one crouch. Go back to mouse and keyboard. Overlapping player. What? Oh my god. Okay, check this out. I can't get this book any closer to that book, right? It has to be, like, here. But if I approach it with the other book from the other side, magically I can get closer. What the fuck, Bethesda? What the hell? Well. At least they're closer now, I guess. Stumble out of bed, do your weights. I think I would like to put you here. But the jank levels are just too high. We have a bigger rubber mat. I wouldn't put it like a cloth rug down. That would be gross. Gross, I say. You know what? Maybe she is gross. Maybe she's a gross lady. A little bit gremlin, you know? Oh, we're missing luxury textile. Rude. Can these kind of be... Oh, they can. Cool, 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 cool. See, these can just be, like, shoved on top of each other. No problem. Although that one's kind of floating a little bit. Kind of floating a lot, really. Oh, the damn floor of this room is causing some agita. I will, choose to ignore it. Yes, I will choose to ignore it. They're called weight plates, I think? Yeah. No, you got dropped as a group. Rude. Dumbbell. Dumbbell. One. Dumbbell, 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 dumbbell. There you go. Please let me stack these plates. I swear to... Fine. Fine. Sunk into the ground, huh? Warp. Yeah, it does intersect. The tolerances on these are so shit. Like, this one is too small. So now it thinks it's intersecting with the everything. Now you're gonna stay there forever because of physics, but, or the lack thereof. That's not what we want. I need at least 2 dumbbells down here. At least 2. You need to give me this. Maybe that's what my mod will be, is to fix up the tolerances on a lot of the placements for these. Oh, Atomic. I have to show you something. It's so jank. Why was that allowed? I'll leave it. It's intersecting with the headlamp, but... There. We have 2 dumbbells in the room that are going to play nice. Definitely jank. Right, so the example here is they have now a system which is really, conceptually really good, because in past games, since Morrowind had this, but since Morrowind, so Oblivion, Skyrim, Fallout 4, Fallout 76, you couldn't place an item and then expect that item to be there forever. So, what they have done is they've made it so if I move a dynamic object in workshop mode, that dynamic object is now there forever. But they have some bizarre tolerances on, like, I would almost say the collision mesh, but that doesn't make any sense when you see what I'm about to show you. I cannot place this weight on top of the other weight. Selected item is floating. It's not floating. It is resting on the collision mesh of that other weight. That is probably the most acceptable example of what we've seen so far. This one, the tolerances are so bad that the mesh is now intersecting with objects, and it says intersecting with an existing object. So it doesn't actually rest anywhere unless you, like, manage to get it somewhere where it's not. Like here. However that's working. But here's the one that really, like, made my jaw drop. So I don't know whether these, like, placement tolerances were automated, but they feel like they were automated. Because they are so bad. Books, right? This gap exists because I cannot place these books any closer to each other. If I take this book, I cannot get this book any closer to that book. Just says needs support. You want to see how it's even weirder? If I then place this book over here and approach that book with another book from the left side, the tolerance is even worse. And you might think, oh, it's just to do with that book. No, if we swap them around, I can bring this book nice and close there, and I can bring it nice and close there. What? Why is the tolerance like that in one way but not the other? Why can one mesh approach the other mesh from one direction and have a different result than approaching the mesh from the other direction? It's wild. Anyway, it's our display area so far. This is our current display area. I was just working on getting rid of my weight plates and my dumbbells because I was dressing up my player's bedroom. Bed, workout. If I found any models that work particularly well with one another, the mannequins work fine. But the mannequins have like special behavior. Yeah, just super chonk. If I take off the spacesuit, she's a lot smaller than that armor. That armor is just so beef. Yep, lights don't seem to work indoors. Here's another one. Okay, if we go to decorations again, here's a floor flood lamp. If I place that, the light is not on. If I interact with it, nothing happens. If I go outside, and place the same goddamn object, oh, it's suddenly on. And I can turn it off. Although it did something weird just then. You see that? It was off, but the texture was on. So you can't have new lights indoors. You can only do new lights outdoors. Why? I don't know. I don't know. Outpost building seems unfinished. With the lack of, like, foundations and lighting choices and janky collision meshes and weird lights, it feels unfinished. And I wonder if it was a last minute thing. Like they were thinking, nah, we won't do the Fallout 4 thing again. But then with all the people clamoring like, oh, it's going to be so cool building bases on moons and planets, They were like, oh shit, we have to do this feature. We'll just shove what Fallout 4 had in there and then we'll tweak it. We'll shove what Fallout 76 had and then we'll tweak it. My apologies. But it's so strange that, like, you can't have any different indoor lighting. You have to work with what they gave you. You had to guess they've pre-baked lighting into the modules. Yeah. But the problem is with the way that they've pre-baked lighting is that you can't have certain things, like the way that the display is set up in the display room is because when I tried to put stuff close to the wall, there was no lighting next to the wall, so everything like against the wall was really dark. Which is why I've moved it to the middle, because that's where the lighting is. Like, we were placing things up against this wall, and you can see it with the Sarah portrait, right? It's really dull lighting over there. It's even worse right there. In fact, the lighting is so bad I forgot this was here. So I was like, okay, I'll just place a light here, and we'll brighten up that space. Nope, not allowed. Despite these halogen lamps definitely casting light against this wall. It's rough, dude. It is rough. I mean, Fallout solved it by just having dynamic lights, you know? Because at the end of the day, okay, dynamic lights are going to affect performance, but at least it's not going to behave weirdly. You have a dynamic system with pre-baked lights? That's a really strange decision. Wait, you can buy ships from here? What the fuck? Alright. Fair enough. Mail order ships, yeah? But I am very disappointed in Outpost building. Because they've done some bizarre shit, and it's the kind of thing that makes me want to rant on Reddit. But there is enough ranting about this game on Reddit. I will leave it to other people. Honestly, no developer wants to write janky code. There was some constraint that led to this. Time, money, technical debt. I'm going to guess, at the very least, technical debt. At the very least. I mean, this is an engine that's been rejigged. One. So Gamebryo, Oblivion, Skyrim. Skyrim is where it earned the name Creation. Fallout 4, Fallout 76. Although I don't know whether it is sharing 76 version of Creation or whether they went straight to Fallout from Fallout 4. So it's been rejigged 6 times or 5 times. Generously 5 times. Right. Well, it's going to be a way shorter stream today, folks, and that's not because I'm mad about the jank. It's because I am hungry as hell and want to have dinner. I might stream again tonight. It is a very high possibility, but I want to stop being hangry. So I am going to find somebody for us to raid. I will let you know, though, on Twitter and Discord whether I'll be back again tonight. We shall see. Let's raid. Generic B. Thanks for the rant. You know me, I like to rant. Peter Griffin grinds my gears meme. Okay, folks. Super good seeing you. And thank you all for the Sal Raiders tonight. That was really cool and sweet. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I will see you possibly tonight. Definitely tomorrow. Bye.